Alright, so December is looking stacked. It's that weird time of year where everyone's busy, broke, or both, but somehow the gaming world still decides to drop a whole pile of stuff we need to play. So today, we're running through 30 games coming this December that are actually worth checking out. No filler, no maybe someday titles. Just the ones that look fun, surprising, or straight up too interesting to ignore. Let's jump in. Ashes of Creation is an ambitious upcoming MMORPG set in the dynamic world of Vera, where player choices shape the environment, politics, and economy. Developed by Intrepid Studios, it features a unique node system that allows cities to grow or fall based on community actions, creating a living, evolving world. With large-scale PvP battles, intricate crafting, and rich lore, the game blends sandbox freedom with theme park structure. Currently in Alpha 2 testing, it promises stunning visuals, deep systems, and a truly player-driven experience.
For at the heart of this world lays the essence, magic itself. But this wondrous age of discovery and purpose left few prepared for the horrors to come. For the ancients showed no mercy. Survivors were advised to flee to the divine gates. An age passed before the gates reawakened. But now, you and your people have returned to reclaim your ancestral home, your destiny. Awaits.
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. From the Ashes is a major expansion releasing on December 19th, 2025, developed by Massive Entertainment in collaboration with Lightstorm Entertainment and Disney. Set in the Western Frontier, it follows Solek, a seasoned Na'vi warrior ambushed by the RDA and the ruthless Ash clan, who awakens to a world in flames and must fight to reunite his scattered Sorrentu family. Featuring new regions like the ravaged Kinglore Forest, stealth and combat gameplay, and a gripping tale of survival and vengeance, the expansion deepens the cinematic world of Pandora. Cloudheim is an upcoming cooperative action RPG from Noodle Cat Games, releasing in early access on December 4th, 2025. Set in a world shattered by Ragnarok, players are chosen by the gods to rebuild and bring harmony to a broken realm. Designed for 1 to 4 players, it blends crafting mechanics with chaotic physics-based combat, letting you awaken forgotten deities, battle corruption, and upgrade your floating sky shop. With destructible environments, co-op play, and a mix of modern Zelda-inspired adventure, Cloudheim promises a fresh, dynamic experience.
Countless battles lie ahead, and many adventures await you here. Journey through the shattered realms and drive out the dark forces. A new pantheon is yours to build in Cloudheim.
Code Violet is an upcoming PlayStation 5 exclusive third-person action horror game from Team Kill Media, set to launch on December 12th after a brief delay. Players step into the role of Violet Sinclair, a mysterious figure pulled from the past who must survive the terrifying Aeon bioengineering complex, battling mutated creatures and uncovering dark secrets while evading a sinister director. Mixing survival horror with prehistoric dread, the game promises cinematic visuals, tense combat, and a story-driven single-player experience.
You're more important than you understand.
There is something
different about her. She is our priority. Without her, there is no future.
Death Howl is a genre-defying Souls-like deck builder from the Outer Zone and 11-bit studios, launching on PC December 9th with console releases in 2026. The game follows Ro, a grieving mother from a shamanic tribe who descends into the spirit world to defy death and reclaim her child. Blending tactical card battles, roguelike progression, and atmospheric exploration, it delivers a minimalist yet emotionally raw journey through sorrow, survival, and acceptance, offering both harrowing themes and strategic depth.
With trembling hands, I search, I yearn, yet what has passed cannot return. The shadows rise and twist your voice. I cut them down without remorse. The stars above beheld my cry, but only echoed back the sky. I call upon fire to ignite my wrath. I call upon the spirits to light my path. Speak to me, love. Let me hear your breath. And never again your howl of death.
Detective Rainy Night is a narrative adventure with psychological horror elements, releasing December 4th for PC and Nintendo Switch. Developed by K148 Game Studio and published by Jandu Soft, it places players in the role of Iker Carmona, a police officer trapped in the eerie Holiday Motel during a relentless storm. With power outages, silent electronics, and 7 mysterious guests hiding secrets, players must investigate disappearances and violent crimes across 12 story-driven levels filled with deduction and suspense. Don't Scream Together is an upcoming online co-op horror simulator from Digital Cybercherries, set to release on December 3rd. Designed for up to 4 players, it places you in a cursed pitch-black forest in 1993, armed only with camcorders and proximity voice chat. The twist is brutal. If anyone screams or speaks too loudly, the game resets or the screamer becomes the hunter. Mixing survival horror, jump scares, and teamwork, it delivers a tense, atmospheric experience about silence, fear, and fragile cooperation.
Yeah, that does not look good. You guys, oh, run, run, there. Run, run, go, go. Oh no,
Echoes of Elysium is an upcoming airship survival RPG from Loric Games, entering early access on December 4th. Set in a fractured world of floating islands, players can build and customize fleets of airships, craft weapons and tools, and explore with up to 6 friends in cooperative play. The game challenges adventurers to survive against the mechanical clockwork armada while uncovering ancient mysteries hidden in the skies. Blending exploration, crafting, and combat, it promises a dynamic, player-driven journey across Elysium's untamed paradise. Elden Ring Nightreign. The Forsaken Hollows is a major DLC expansion releasing on December 4th for all platforms. Developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco, it expands the Nightreign experience with 2 new Nightfarer classes, the Scholar, an arcane strategist, and the Undertaker, a faith-strength warrior, alongside new bosses, expeditions, and regions like the Shifting Earth. Players will face abominations and uncover dark secrets in Limveld, deepening the roguelike survival twist on Elden Ring's world.
Curse this Dreadlord.
aftermath of the long night. I suppose it must be fate to work again.
Everdream Village is a cozy farming and life simulation game from Moon Eaters, co-published by Untold Tales and Varsav Game Studios, set to launch in early access on December 12th. Players can build and customize their own vibrant village, cultivate crops, care for animals, and explore magical islands filled with secrets. The game emphasizes relationships, allowing you to bond with villagers who help in daily tasks, while offering romance, fishing, cooking, and quests that create a living, breathing world of charm and discovery. Flotsam is a quirky survival city builder from Pajama Yama Games, set in a colorful post-apocalyptic world where oceans have swallowed civilization. Players must scavenge floating debris, recycle resources, and build thriving settlements atop rafts while managing food, water, and energy. With a cheerful art style contrasting its dire setting, the game emphasizes creativity and adaptability as you guide drifters through storms, pollution, and scarcity. Its blend of strategy, humor, and environmental themes makes survival both challenging and whimsical.
Ruined skyscraper is a building block for your floating community. You can task your crew to gather plastic waste, broken furniture, and all kinds of destroyed materials to construct and expand your ramshackle town. You can sail across the flooded world with your entire town, navigating an endless map dotted with islands that hold remnants of the old world and settlements of people trying to survive. As you explore these islands, you'll find better construction materials, and you might even uncover books or old technology to help upgrade your town. Surrounded by the endless waves, food and drinking water is hard to come by. You'll need to keep moving to scavenge for food or in search of fish. You'll have to dry and chop up wood to fuel your desalination process, turning seawater into drinkable water with that sweet microplastic aftertaste. And as your town grows bigger, the needs of your drifters will as well. Some of them will crave more than simple meals. They will ask for fancy homes, to make the town more pretty, or to help more people. In this world, you can also rescue unique specialists that unlock special types of buildings or have special kinds of abilities, like the architect, who will allow you to reorganize your entire town, or the botanist, who has figured out how to grow plants in this environment. And that's it, the essence of this little garbage game. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you out there on the way.
Frostpunk 2, Fractured Utopias is a major expansion releasing December 4th for 11-bit Studios' acclaimed survival city builder. Set decades after the original, it explores the fragile balance between progress and morality as players lead a society fractured by ideological conflict. New factions emerge, each with competing visions of survival, forcing leaders to navigate diplomacy, rebellion, and resource scarcity. With expanded mechanics, harsher climates, and deeper narrative choices, it challenges players to build hope amid inevitable collapse.
Lead us forward.
Adaptation is our creed. To survive, we must change.
Yet stand with us.
And stand with strength!
Kingdom of Night is an upcoming action RPG set in the 1980s, blending supernatural horror with nostalgic small-town Americana. Developed by Black 7 Studios, it follows a teenager who must battle demonic forces after his town is invaded by cultists and creatures of the night. Featuring isometric combat inspired by classics like Diablo, players can choose from multiple classes, customize abilities, and explore a story-driven campaign filled with quests, allies, and eerie atmospheres. Its retro vibe and dark narrative promise a unique mix of horror and adventure. Let It Die. Inferno is an upcoming expansion to Grasshopper Manufacture's cult hit action roguelike, set to release on December 4th. Building on the brutal tower-climbing chaos of the original, Inferno introduces new fiery biomes, demonic enemies, and enhanced survival mechanics that push players deeper into the madness of Uncle Death's twisted world. With expanded weapon crafting, cooperative challenges, and a darker narrative tone, it promises to intensify the game's signature blend of over-the-top combat and surreal humor.
Lights are flashing in the night with love. Every step a spark to steal the show. Chasing colors that we've never seen. Living out a neon dream. Shadows play beyond the stage tonight. We all go on fly. Oh, 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 with a fire in the dark. Oh, 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 with the beats of your heart. Oh, 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 let them breathe, take control. Dreams that make you free. Mirror walls reflecting who we are. In this world to be a shining star. Never with magic beyond the door. We're the future looking on your door. Can you feel it right deep inside? The universe is full of light.
It's just hell.
You are truly my only hope.
Alright. The start of a whole new...
Log Away is a cozy sandbox building game from the Mark Entertainment, releasing on December 4th. It invites players to rekindle their inner selves by constructing, furnishing, and decorating dream log cabins across serene landscapes, from coastal shores to mountain peaks. With no time or resource limits, creativity flows freely as you enjoy solitude among wildlife and pets. Featuring seasonal changes, immersive environments, and a relaxing pace, it offers a peaceful retreat focused on self-expression and harmony. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a fast-paced 2D beat-em-up from Tribute Games and Dotemu, launching December 1st. Set against Annihilus' assault from the Negative Zone, it features a classic comic book aesthetic and a roster that includes Phoenix and Invincible Iron Man at launch. The game arrives day one on Xbox Game Pass across console, PC, cloud, and handheld optimized modes, delivering arcade-tight combat, tag-team takedowns, and vibrant stages that celebrate Marvel's cosmic lore and high-energy heroics.
Fire them up, Red. Power Cosmic in action.
We are Venom. Vibranium Blade.
Chase mode.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Retro Studios and published by Nintendo, set to release on December 4th for both Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. Serving as the 10th main installment in the Metroid franchise, it continues Samus Aran's saga as she explores the mysterious planet View-Rose. The expansion introduces new gameplay mechanics, including a motorcycle for traversal and psychic powers that deepen combat and exploration, promising a bold evolution of the Prime series. Octopath Traveler 0 is a prequel to the acclaimed HD 2D RPG series, releasing December 4th across Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Developed by Square Enix's team Asano, it lets players create a custom protagonist for the first time, embarking on a journey of restoration after their hometown is destroyed. Featuring 8 interconnected storylines, over 30 recruitable allies, and the signature break and boost battle system, it blends classic turn-based combat with fresh mechanics and emotional storytelling.
You're finally awake!
If you can best me in battle, my technique shall be yours.
Oh, scarlet flame, blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land! Here they come! Let me see you bleed! Go down! Fly!
Wounds be healed!
How's that?
All the riches of the world are mine. Why, I'll even give you this dirty little town you so love, to do with as you please.
Power and the fear it induces is the only thing that can control people.
You're a survivor of Wishvale. I will see you punished with my own 2 hands!
After losing the town, I finally understand what's truly important to me.
Let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
You said it. I'm ready when you are.
Fame is nothing more than pretense. Will you continue to grip the blade of revenge, consumed by hatred? Marvelous! Let the finale begin!
Pirates Outlaws 2 Heritage is the sequel to the popular roguelike card battler set to release on December 4th. Developed by Fabled Game, it expands the swashbuckling adventure with new factions, customizable decks, and dynamic sea exploration. Players will command crews across treacherous waters, facing rival pirates, mythical sea beasts, and evolving challenges that test strategy and resource management. With enhanced visuals, deeper progression systems, and branching storylines, it promises a richer, more immersive voyage into pirate legend. Quarantine Zone: The Last Check is an upcoming simulation game from Brigada Games, published by Devolver Digital, set for release in December. Blending survival, management, and moral choice mechanics, it places players at the final checkpoint of a collapsing quarantine zone during a zombie outbreak. You must inspect survivors, decide who to admit or reject, and allocate scarce medical supplies balancing compassion against security. With its tense atmosphere and strategic depth, it challenges players to shape humanity's fate amid chaos.
The subject is infected and must be eliminated.
You're robbing me.
Rising Heat is an upcoming open-world action RPG slated for release on December 4th, developed by Emberforge Studios. Set in a dystopian metropolis plagued by climate collapse, players take on the role of a resistance fighter navigating scorching wastelands and neon-lit districts. The game blends survival mechanics with cinematic combat, offering dynamic weather systems, customizable gear, and branching storylines shaped by player choices. With its fusion of environmental themes and fast-paced gameplay, it promises an intense atmospheric journey. Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror game developed by Lunar Software, set to release December 4th after years of anticipation. Set in an abandoned lunar base designed with retro-futuristic 1980s aesthetics, players must navigate eerie corridors filled with malfunctioning security robots and unsettling silence. The game emphasizes minimal HUD, immersive exploration, and survival tension, where every encounter can be fatal. With atmospheric sound design and haunting visuals, Routine promises a chilling, slow-burn descent into cosmic dread. She's Leaving is an upcoming psychological survival horror game from Blue Hat Studio, set to release on December 2nd, 2025. It follows forensic expert Charles Dalton, who defies police orders to investigate a crime scene he believes hides a serial killer's work. Blending forensic analysis with tense stealth mechanics, players must study blood patterns, gather evidence, and survive encounters with a relentless stalker. With retro-inspired visuals, immersive sound design, and moral choices, it promises a chilling descent into fear and obsession.
It's targeted.
Be careful. Lots.
There's got to be more.
What the fuck are you doing? Breaking and entering. Tampering with evidence.
I caught you when I found the body.
Stop this fire! Go! No!
Skate Story is an upcoming indie action-adventure game developed by Sam Eng and published by Devolver Digital, set to release on December 8th. Players embody a fragile demon made of glass and pain, tasked with skating through the underworld to swallow the moon and escape. The game blends surreal storytelling with fluid skateboarding mechanics, offering tricks, combos, and exploration across dreamlike, neon-drenched landscapes. With its haunting atmosphere, evocative soundtrack, and unique premise, it promises a strikingly artistic journey. Sleep Awake is an upcoming psychological thriller adventure set to release on December 2nd, developed by indie studio Dreambound Interactive. The game explores the fragile boundary between dreams and reality, placing players in the role of a protagonist trapped in shifting dreamscapes where choices alter both the waking world and subconscious realms. Combining narrative-driven exploration, puzzle-solving, and survival elements, it uses surreal environments, haunting sound design, and branching storylines to deliver an unsettling yet emotionally resonant journey.
And stay alive.
I am truly awake.
A rogue cult faction has splintered from the Somnological Institute, led by a false prophet who believes that his sordid measure alone can achieve permanent wakefulness. Their strategies for recruitment are coercive and violent. They must be avoided, no matter the cost. At the time of this recording, there is still no safety from the hush. If these words reach you, if you remain awake, I beg you, do not sleep.
Tekken 8, Miary Zo introduces a brand new fighter arriving December 5th as part of the Season 2 pass. Miary Zo, known as the Fighting God Reborn, is inspired by Madagascan legends and serves as the vessel of the Silver Fighting God. Her combat style blends Merengue, a traditional Madagascan martial art, with other African techniques and animal-inspired movements, creating a unique rhythm of agility and power. With a cheerful, open-hearted personality, she treats opponents as battle friends forever, adding both cultural depth and playful energy to Tekken's roster.
Lucifer spread, and skilled martial artists from all over sought to test their skills against her.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger.
Aká mám lecik, Sanso?
Miary.
Era de manjnäge hadsan. Afiam titu tonskti. Ja,
Seal.
Reliquie. Tom tout.
Terminator 2D No Fate is an upcoming side-scrolling action game slated for release on December 12th, reimagining the iconic sci-fi franchise with a retro-inspired 2D aesthetic. Players step into the role of Sarah Connor and the T-800 as they battle Skynet's machines across branching levels filled with cinematic set pieces, intense firefights, and stealth segments. Featuring pixel art visuals, dynamic boss encounters, and a narrative that expands on the No Fate theme, it promises a nostalgic yet fresh take on the Terminator saga. Thief VR. Legacy of Shadow is an upcoming immersive stealth experience slated for release on December 4th, reimagining the classic Thief franchise for virtual reality. Players step into the boots of Garrett, navigating Gothic cities and shadowy alleys with full VR mechanics that emphasize light, sound, and precision movement. Featuring dynamic AI guards, tactile lockpicking, and branching missions, it blends atmospheric storytelling with cutting-edge immersion. With its focus on player choice and stealth mastery, it promises to redefine the art of thievery.
Doesn't want anyone looking. He's locked away a book there. Ancient, encoded, dangerous. Stick to the shadows. And if you get greedy, make sure you get away with it.
Takes a thief to make plans for a thief. You're learning. We're not leaving without what we came for. There's a difference between stealing gold and stealing something meant to stay buried.
Unbeatable is an upcoming rhythm adventure game from indie studio D-Cell Games slated for release on December 9th. Set in a world where music is outlawed, players join a rebellious band fighting to keep their songs alive. The game blends fast-paced rhythm battles with narrative-driven exploration, offering stylish, anime-inspired visuals, branching storylines, and a soundtrack packed with original tracks. With its mix of heartfelt character arcs, energetic gameplay, and striking art direction, Unbeatable promises a bold, emotional journey. And that's the lineup for December 2025. If you found something new to add to your backlog, drop a like. And if you didn't, well, at least now you know what to avoid. Either way, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.